Hello, welcome to RapidTDD channel. My name is Darko and I will show you how I do this exercise, this very popular, this prime factors kata. But you can find a lot of videos about this and I will show you something different, a different approach for this kata because the test drive developer promised to the developers that for every test they write, they will get the small changes in the code, and finally they will get the production code, and test will help them to reach that point. But you didn't see that in the standard test drive development you can find on the internet. So I show you here another approach. Let's define this list first. For the first test, we have, of course, we have empty list is the expected result. So in this approach, you will see how tests drive the code. For every test, we will get the small changes in the code, and we do refactoring after we write more than a couple of tests. I will keep track of the changes in the code. So second test is for number 2. Of course, if number is greater than 1. This first part is very similar to this standard way of how the people resolve this exercise, this kata. Okay, now for this is the change. For this test we have this change in code, and add the test for number 3. Of course we will copy paste this part of code, is similar. Maybe this will work, or it's not working because we need to do some calculation here now, because we need to find prime numbers, right? So let's add this code. And run. Okay, nice. Test pass. And changes for this code was add for number 3 and this calculation, of course. So this is very similar to standard way of doing this kata. For number 4, we will 2 and 2 test fail, and we'll copy this code, paste, run, everything is fine, and this was the change in the code. So now for test we will take for example number 6, right, and run, pass, fine. Another test, 8, and expect the result, fail of course, and we will copy this part of code here, run, fine. This was the changes, and add for 9, and okay, 3 and 3, run. Wait, I need to add here probably the same code I have for 2, so this code is very similar, so just change from 2 to number 3, right? Oh, this test failed because I have only for 1 number. Oh, now it's pass. Nice. And this is it. we almost get the complete code, so we can do some refactor. What is first? For example, this if is repeating, so we can convert that ifs into while, right here. And let me see, test pass, and we also have similar situation here, convert ifs into while, right, while, and delete this and run. Fine. So this is the first change. I will keep track of changes for this one. And, oh, I forgot to delete this. Okay, never mind. And also the second conversion was here for 3. Fine. Run. And now I have for if same block of code, so I need to change these numbers into variable, right? And test pass, add variable, okay, and I will do the same thing for the 3, but before that increase the number. Run, everything is fine. So I move this variable inside the if block, and now I can change, because these two blocks are the same. I can change if in the while. So for this condition, and delete this one and run. Right, everything is fine. So we're almost done. So what's left to convert for loop into while loop into for, and copy this part here and this here. We don't have that. Okay, and remove this and this, and now let's clean up the code. So we are done, right? You can see how these tests drive the code. We get the production code and with tests. We write the test and we get small changes in the code, then write second test, third, and this is it. And you can find this application, this link. I will put the link in the description. You can download and compile and run, and this is it. Happy testing and have a nice day. Goodbye.